So it's only October and you've already burnt your family out on all the pumpkin recipes. Never fear, this year I'm tossing in lots of quick, easy, cozy fall recipes without a pumpkin in sight. Welcome to Fall Food Fridays, friends, and welcome to my kitchen. I am Mel. Today we're going to make some Snickerdoodle apple cobbler. As you can see, this has super easy, convenient ingredients, which is what I'm all about here on my channel. Quick, easy, weeknight, working woman meals and treats. So let me get my butter softened and we'll get started on this. The first thing we're going to do is mix in our cookie dough mix with our softened butter and our egg. And the recipe said that this cookie dough had a little cinnamon sugar packet with it. I wasn't so sure. Look there. There is a little packet of cinnamon sugar in here. But let's get this mixed up. I'm just going to lay that cinnamon sugar aside for later. Going to take that package of Snickerdoodle cookie mix, 1 egg, and 2 sticks of softened butter and mix it together thoroughly with my hand mixer. Now that your batter's all mixed up, you're going to take half of it and drop it by spoonfuls in the bottom of an 8x8 greased pan. You're going to save the second half of your dough to do this in another step. You're just making layers of flavor here. Today's video is part of the Fall Food Fridays collab that Fallon at Moss Family TV hosts every fall. I got introduced to that last year, had a great time participating, and I found all kinds of wonderful fall recipes. So be sure and check out the playlist. I'll have it linked in my description box, and it's just a big open collab, so you're going to find lots of good stuff. And thank you, Fallon, for hosting. This is so much fun for all of us. And I know it's a lot of work to put these things together. I've got about half of mine down here, and it says to take your little cinnamon sugar pack, and you're going to take about 1/3 of this package and just sprinkle it all over the top here. This looks like some really potent and strong cinnamon sugar in this little package right here too. Okie doke, let's move on. The next step is to take your can of apple pie filling and spread it evenly over the top. And this is a 20-ounce can that I have here. This dessert would be wonderful at Thanksgiving. Very warm, cozy tasting. All the apples and the cinnamon and that Snickerdoodle dough, that is going to be so good in here. We kind of get oversaturated with pumpkin, I think, because it's like we feel like we can only have pumpkin in the fall. We should just have it all year round. I'm going to go a little bit off the grid here. I'm going to put some more of the cinnamon sugar in this layer. Just do layers and layers wherever you want the cinnamon sugar. Over our apples, we're coming back in with the rest of our cookie dough. I love a good cobbler, and one of the many things I love about it is all the different variations. Like here we're using a cookie dough. I've made, the cup of cobbler with a cup of flour, cup of sugar, and cup of milk. I love that cobbler where you use the canned cinnamon rolls in the apple pie filling and you do it in the crock pot. So many variations. Another thing I love about them is they're very rustic looking. They're not perfect. I'm not good at making things pretty and like decorating them. So they're very rustic and hardy. I love that about them. And you guessed it, we're going to put a little bit more cinnamon sugar on this layer. This little packet holds a lot of cinnamon sugar. I guess you would mix this in the cookie dough. I didn't even read the directions on the actual package of cookie dough because I wasn't making it into cookies. And now we're going to come in with some caramel dessert topping. It says 1/4 to 1/2 of a cup just to pour it. I'm just going to kind of drizzle and eyeball this. I can already see this is not health food. That's for sure. This is not the kind of recipe you want to make if you don't have a crowd around to help you eat it. You know what I'm saying? Mine's going to Sunday dinner at my mom's. I'm going to finish off that cinnamon and sugar over the top. Put this in a 375 degree oven for 30 to 35 minutes. Just watch it carefully. You still want it just a little bit gooey and soft, but around the edges mine did get just a little well done. This had my house smelling delicious. Cannot wait to take this to Sunday dinner at my mom's. This Snickerdoodle apple cobbler was over the top. So yummy, so cozy, and for sure it's so rich. You can only eat a little bit of this at a time, friends. If you enjoyed this quick little fall recipe, be sure and take a look at the video on the screen. It includes a couple of cozy crock pot dinners and some apple cider donuts. Thanks for watching, and as always, I send you love from my kitchen.